Hi, I'm Art Kuhns. I'm a certified hypnotherapist and a mindful coach, and I'm with Breaking Day Hypnotherapy. And this week's empowering mindful moment is for those who are feeling stuck or overwhelmed or feel like they're just pushing and pushing to get something done and continually meeting resistance. Almost as if the more you push, the harder the resistance is. And we're going to talk about how we can just surrender to that resistance and go with the flow. It all kind of happened when I was driving into town on a back country road for an appointment, and I was kind of in a hurry, but staying within the speed limit, but wanting to go the speed limit. And I don't know if you've driven country roads, but sometimes you can get behind other vehicles that are just driving slower. Or maybe they have a trailer or something. Or maybe there's road construction. And this particular trip, I was trying to make it on time. And I was noticing, and a little anxious about the trip actually, and I was just noticing that every time the more anxious I became, the more I felt the resistance. I had a slow vehicle in front of me, and then a trailer, and then some road construction, and it was just one thing after another. And I felt my own anxiety growing, and I used to have anxiety about getting to places on time, and I immediately saw that and felt that and going like, whoa, what's going on here? Just relax, let it go. I'll be there in my perfect timing. That's an affirmation that I used to use when I was traveling and going to appointments and stuff. And I just let go. I surrendered, and I allowed things just happen as they would happen. And as it was happened, the anxiety, not the anxiety, but the actual, all the resistances seemed to go away. Yes. The road opened up and things just started flowing like they're supposed to. And yes, I actually ended up at the appointment in the perfect timing. So when I allowed myself to surrender to the flow, it just started to align. So a lesson in this actually is that surrender does not mean giving up. It means creating space for clarity, calmness. And when we resist to that from happening, that resistance from happening, we are now allowing ourselves to just be in the present moment, to flow, to allow, if you will, the universe to just make things happen as they're supposed to. It's actually a form of trust in a way, isn't it? Trusting that this transformation will happen when it needs to, that I'll actually be there when I need to be. There are 3 signs that you might be in a state of resistance, and the first one is you're overthinking or trying to over-control every detail of whatever it is you're trying to do. Second one is feeling frustrated that things aren't happening fast enough. The third is feeling stuck or burnt out, that no matter how much effort you give, it's never enough. A gentle reframe for this type of resistance would be, what if I just let go and allowed life to show me a new way? Some of the affirmations that you could use for this is, I release the need to control what I cannot change. In the state of my driving, I can't control road construction or other vehicles in front of me. So I just need to release that control and trust that I'll be there in the perfect timing. Another affirmation could be, I trust the timing and the unfolding of my journey. An awesome affirmation for things when our life journey seems to be meeting with so much resistance. And then one of my ultimate favorites is letting go opens the door to something greater. I love that one. Allowing the universe to work through. It's not always about every detail that we have to do. It's about surrendering, letting go, and allowing the universe to work through its own magic. Now, being that this is one of my first Empowering Mindful Moment videos, I'd like to share with you my favorite mindful meditation. And that's a mindful breathing meditation. And it's so easy to do. All you have to do is just sit comfortably and close your eyes. And if you're driving or operating machinery or needing to be attending to something that requires your attention, this is not a good time to do this. So just pause your video at this point until you can get to a place where you can sit comfortably and close your eyes and relax. And then gently bring your awareness to your own breath. Just being aware of the way you breathe. Not trying to change that breathing in any way, just being aware of it. And as you're just naturally breathing, you may become aware of the rhythm. Perhaps how the breathing feels. Perhaps differently when you breathe in than when you breathe out. And if your mind should wander to a thought away from your own breathing, that's okay. We think thousands of thoughts all the time. That's what our brain is designed to do. So just without any frustration or anger, just bring it back to some awareness of your breathing. And just notice how relaxed you're beginning to feel. Noticing how that relaxation just seems to move from your head to your toes. Maybe all around. And you only need to be in this breathing meditation for a few moments to a few minutes, forever how long you think you need. And then when you're ready, you just know that you're always safe, you're always supported, and you're exactly where you need to be. And if you found this video to be helpful, if you liked it, like it. Subscribe and share it with someone who you think could use this video. Know that there's a link in the description to my website that has other meditations. And also a link where you can subscribe to the weekly email, Empowering Mindful Moments. Until next time, remember that surrendering is not a weakness. It's your power in flow.